the other thing that I know you experimented with $99 social was acquisition costs, and I think two of the areas you focused on. Number one was search engine optimization. In other words, being found online organically. The other one was Facebook ads and the acquisition costs associated with that. So tell us a little bit about your search engine optimization. So you rank for keywords so people would discover $99 social.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, our content strategy, that was something from the beginning. I think that was an area of expertise that Wired had, was SEO, because they were doing so many acquisitions in content plays, and that was kind of their bread and butter. So and they were actually teaching this to have a course around that. It's really two parts of it. One is the content play, so on page SEO, creating doing the keyword research and creating a lot of content. So we would literally start with 2 or 3 or up to 5 articles a week, where we were just putting out content so that we can rank a lot quicker for a lot of those keywords. And then we had a really good link building team. So we would do a lot of guest posting, just doing a lot of outreach. We had to build a team of just doing guest post outreach, and all kind of manual, kind of out white hat ways. So we wouldn't do any of the the kind of the black hat ways of SEO, but just just the same things that have worked for years. Building a lot of links back to the website, kind of, and then from branding perspective, and then also from the keywords that we were trying to rank for. And then over time, I think we increased our traffic. Like within 6 months or so, we started seeing traffic. On average, it was pretty flat, around I think 10 or 15,000, and then we jumped up about 30 to 40% within 6 months. So just being consistent on those two kind of on-page content, and then link building really drove the SEO side. And then on the paid advertising, yes, that was an interesting challenge. I mean, so there was always that balance, cost per acquisition for LTV. So we had good results, cost per click, really good, on average for B2B, small businesses did really well. Cost per, click-through rate was really good. We had a high click-through rate. I think we were like between 2 or 3%, which is, pretty good for B2B. And then, getting people to sign up. We had people signing up, but then the problem was, how fast can you recover that money, right? Because we weren't like VC backed, right? The problem with paid marketing, if you really want to scale, and once you have that model working for you, you need to put a lot of cash into that to really scale, right? You understand the model, and when we're acquiring 10 customers, costing us $300 each, it's a little hard to really drive the needle because if your LTV is only 500 or 600, right? So you got to wait to kind of recoup some of that, reinvest it, and then things change with Facebook, algorithm changes. Okay, all of a sudden it's 400, and you're like, okay, should we really put more money here? Should we cut back, or wait a little bit? So it's always that balance with paid advertising, but I still believe, still works now. We still do it with SaaS companies, but if you can find that model and keep optimizing, tuning it, it's a beautiful thing, I think, right? The machine works really well.